Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge von The Outer World. Heute wird es präsentiert von Rockstar Energy. War ein Scherz. So, wo waren wir stehen geblieben? Genau, wir wollten hier diese Person erschießen. Oh! YOLO, ihr Macho! Pisser! Bam, 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 bam. Nimmt's mir nicht übel, aber ich wollte das eigentlich mal ausprobieren. Oh, geil, ja. Ein Zivilist. Oh, ein scheiß reicher Bürger! Nur diese... bestimmt ein Jude, weil das ist die Elite des Volkes. Naja, angeblich haben sie wirklich immer das meiste Geld. Zumindest laut dem Volk meiner Mutter. Laut dem wurde der Holocaust gemacht und die Juden ausgelöscht. Einfach nur, weil die das meiste Geld hatte und Hitler Geld brauchte für seine Kriegsführung. Ja. Kann ich den auch erschießen? Oh. Ja, kann ich. Naja, gut. Finde ich auf jeden Fall ziemlich faszinierend. Also das erklärt wenigstens, warum ich arm bin und bei McDonald's arbeite. Ich bin halt kein Jude, ne? Ich bin ein scheiß Christ. Und... Oh. War das ein Mops? Weißt du, die Folge hat noch nicht immer richtig angefangen und ich hatte schon mehr Bullshit, als ich sonst im gesamten Spiel geredet habe. Ohne Hausmeister einfach. Egal, ich sollte lieber mal. Ja. Ist neu laden. Lol. Spektrum Wodka, ein Glas für jede Klasse. Das ist jetzt lila, also weil es violett ist. Interessant, habe ich nie darauf geachtet, dass es auch unterschiedliche gibt. Naja. So. Oh, Verkaufsautomaten.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history.
Kann ich da was klauen?
After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are publishing our yearly success report. Profits are soaring, promotions abound. Thanks to your continued hard work, Halcyon is healthier and more productive than ever. In the coming months, Byzantium will be sure to see the many rewards we...
Is it me, or could each of these homes fit all of Edgewater inside? Cannery and all.
Share what's in store. For now, my friend.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics. Less funny, the minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS. Minister Clark's a private man, and you're asking too many questions.
Okay. Also wenn ich ihm das Paket besorge, dann...
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here.
Wer bist denn du?
Oh, what are you doing here? Nothing. Nothing. Why? Does it look like I'm up to something? Laws, I knew it! You got me. I'm caught, aren't I? I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay? Maybe I let them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs. And so what if I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then. They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels. Even if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats, and Really? In that case, take this collection crate. They... I still am. What?
Gut, das war jetzt aber nicht das, was ich machen wollte. Oh. So.
Miss Ellie, Dr. Finhill, I noticed
Oh,
your pistol.
Entschuldigung.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Well, look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully. You might be due for a new spring. I could take a look, maybe fix it for you.
Sure. I'm short on bits at the moment, but I'll pay you back.
Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing. I got a spare spring in my pocket here, even.
Everything's got a price.
I'm afraid I can't help you at the moment. Have a prosperous day.
Moment. Will er mir gerade sagen, dass hier die Gäste in der Schlange stehen? Kein Mitarbeiter da ist. Hier steht eine dumm rum. Und nicht zu vergessen, hier steht auch jemand dumm rum.
Burning the midnight oil, are we? The Halcyon Parcel Service's work is never done. Welcome to Halcyon Parcel Service. Deliveries guaranteed within standard margins of accuracy. That's just a... We could...
Ach, das was...
We do in fact have a parcel here for a Mr. Clark, Minister. You're not an official member of the Halcyon Parcel Service team. That means you'll have to sign a release form. Oh, I'd have to submit a request for a release form, and then wait for a receipt for my request of a release. Couldn't say.
Und ich möchte in den nächsten 35 Jahren in den Ruhestand gehen, aber ich könnte meinen Nachfolger eine Memo für dich hinterlegen. Lol.
You're welcome to... Why do you need to know? You know, That is an absolutely sound and sensible line of reasoning, and I see your point clear as day. Here's your parcel to be delivered to Mr. Clark, Minister. Law speed.
Lol. Dann muss ich da wenigstens nicht einbrechen. Ja, ja. Ah, da ist der Wartungsbereich. Aber das machen wir nachher. Lag deine Waffe? Ich meine Bild.
You take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Fenhill.
I oughta. It's kept me alive this long.
I mean, you treat it nice. Makes me happy to see, because I feel the same way about my wrench.
Look, it's a tool that does a job. Feelings got nothing to do with it.
Can't you just see the stench of impropriety?
There's nothing to see here. Move along. Yeah? Let's see it. Looks like your papers are in order. All right. Go on through.
Lol, was für Papiere bitte? Ich habe doch nur dieses Paket. Hallo. Oh, was war da denn drin? Ach, das war Alkohol. Okay. Hi. Achso, das sind... Was haben wir denn hier? Nichts. Okay. Beziehen. Okay, in die Bar. Moin Moin. Servus, ich bin von der Deutschen Post. Ich will nur ein Paket einwerfen. Aber ich muss es persönlich überreichen, weil Deutsche Post und so. Ich will mich hier erstmal umgucken, um zu schauen, ob ich euch sympathisch finde. Für den Fall, dass ich euch sympathisch finde, bringe ich euch das Paket. Ansonsten sage ich konnte euch nicht erreichen. Ne, also alles ist gut. So. Ja, so die Einrichtung ist ganz schick. Was haben wir hier? Oh, Munition, die ich nehmen kann. Geil. So, da geht's zum Minister. Ja. Also bis jetzt ist alles in Ordnung. Ja. Warum ist der Tisch umgefallen? Oh ja, das kenne ich. Der hat bei... Keine Ahnung. Sagen wir einfach, Mensch, ärger dich nicht, verloren. Pistole. Ein Buch. Hat niemand gesehen. Geil. Servus. Hallo, ich bin von der Post.
How did you get in here?
Wie ich hier reinkam, ist doch ganz einfach, ist doch scheißegal. Ja, okay. Sekunde, ich muss noch eben gucken. Ja, das ist eine Kamera. Okay, ja. Ich habe hier ein Paket für den Minister. Sind Sie der Minister? Ich weiß, Sie haben das über den Kopf stehen, aber ich kann mir da nicht sicher genug sein. Ich meine, ich darf Ihnen das Paket nur persönlich überreichen. Das steht so bei uns in der Vorschrift.
You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
Oh, my law. Captain, that's the minister! Mr. Clark! Oh, wow.
So, this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more. Slowly and loudly, Aloysius, it's the only way these morons understand anything. I said, you may tell Charles to go fuck himself. Chairman Rock! Oh, terribly sorry. I thought you were part of Rockwell's PR team. But if you're not, that means you're a dissident? A real live dissident? But what are you doing here? And how did you get in? Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Back to idiot speak. I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
I don't know if our chemicals are here, but this guy is definitely not.
Will that be all, then? Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course! It's Rockwell again, who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way. You are a quick study, indeed. I've long suspected Rockwell of transacting business in my name, but this proves it.
You've been all alone in this house? Would you like me to make you tea?
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter. Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons. Well, you won't have much human company down there. Plenty of sprats and automechanicals, though. When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are. The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look. Wait. Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here. What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
You're awful trusting for a guy who's been locked in his own house for years.
The Earth Directorate is our best hope. Even Rockwell's resources are no match. And it is hardly in their interest to let Halcyon crash. Perhaps there is hope after all. And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis District. What a pleasure. I haven't had this much company in quite some time. I really hope I'm not imagining this. How delightful. What is it? The latest issue of Dissident Hunter. I've been waiting for this. Most of what passes for entertainment here is appalling.
Na gut. Mehr müssen wir ja eigentlich nicht wissen, ne? Na gut, dann schauen wir mal, was.
You sure have seen a lot of the colony, huh, Dr. Fenhill?
Also der beste Weg, hat er gesagt, führt
but
aus
most of it looks the same from inside a ship.
durch die Kanalisation. Borswurst. It's not the worst unless it's Borswurst. It's not the Wurst. Wie spricht man das eigentlich im Englischen aus? It's not the Wurst. Ich kann mich nicht daran erinnern, dass ich das Wort mal irgendwann gehört habe. Egal.
Yuma. Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the
Ach, da ist der Kontrollpunkt.
There's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
Okay.
Marilyn, is that you?
Lars, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this.
and I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
Das ist geil. Das dritte. Auf den Bodensprung. Schickes Haus. Ich werde vermutlich ein paar Sachen mitnehmen. Nee, das ist ein anderes Mal klären. Schön, euch kennenzulernen. Danke, dass ihr uns in eurem Haus willkommen heißt. Hallo. Oh, ich kann mir das irgendwie... Ich weiß es nicht. Ich nehme das.
There you go again, Captain. Always menacing polite society. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Diebstahl, Vandalismus, Obszönitäten. Sucht es euch aus. Wir haben es alles mindestens zweimal gemacht. Oder hier einfach nett klingen lassen. In der Tat, wir haben in ganz Halkön Städte gerettet und Eigentum wieder in die richtigen Hände gebracht.
Are you trying to make me look bad?
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
I mean, we had other business in Byzantium, so it's not like we went out of our way. But you can't just kick us out. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors. He's right. Since when can you afford authentic Terran marble?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead. I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
You what?
Oha.
Of course. And we shall always harbor
Freudiges
a
Geheimnis.
secret deep within our hearts.
And you'll report it to the insurance company, right?
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
That's the other problem.
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we? Shh! Someone could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Das ist so doof, ne? Er hat extra für die Schuhe entwickelt. Ja, und du bist umgeknickt und hast dir das Genick gebrochen.
Not until I get some answers. Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind.
Puh. Was für Missgeburten.
She hasn't changed a bit, I see.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
Alter. Sorry, aber ich nehme da immer das Behindertste. Weil anders haben die Eltern das nicht verdient. Still zuhören? Nein, ganz sicher nicht. Komm schon, die Situation zu beruhigen? Nein, ganz sicher nicht. Ich weiß ja nicht, wie es dir geht, Ellie, aber ich bin bereit, eine Szene zu machen.
Let's just get out of here, Captain.
No.
Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Solltet euch verschämen, ihr ist dreckige Arschlöcher. Ich hörte hier wen ich hören will. BAM! Fuck you! Okay. Ich kann das leider ja nicht so lassen, weil... die Nachbarn dann denken würden.
Let's talk outside.
Alter. Ich hoffe, die macht jetzt richtig Randale.